Welcome back to Vigor. It's your boy, Stealth Jet, leader of the JSS. So, what happened prior to me recording this is the stream where Shakem Finn and Shakem Finn helped me grind up to level 20. So, shout out to him. And if you haven't already, which I highly doubt that you haven't, check out the video where I become a threat. And I'm not even going to say the title of the video because it should be really, really, really obvious. But the entire stream itself, you can find it on my secondary channel. And my secondary channel is called Jet Killer. The first part of my name on this channel, Jet Killer Optimal. OPTIMAL. Go onto that channel, subscribe there, and that way you will catch the stream in the entirety. Whenever I get finished with the stream, I upload it from Twitch like within 10 minutes. So if you miss the stream on Twitch, subscribe to that secondary channel and you won't miss anything. Also, Twitch deletes all the streams after 14 days too. So that's why I made the secondary channel, just so we have somewhere to store, like, the good times, good times where I stream. Now, we got a cassette tape named Robert A. And as per usual, I'm going to stop the music because this is some real important stuff right now. Level 25 is Robert B. And so that gives me a bit of a flashback. Robert was the person that was, quote unquote, doing the talking in the no, not the first tape, the second tape, I believe. So we're going to walk into the bunker and we're going to see what the man who's doing the talking is going to say. But actually, I'm going to check my materials real quick because, you always need materials. Anyways, yeah, we're going to walk into this bunker right quick and we're going to sit back and we're going to listen to what this man has to say.
Don't move. That's some nice kit you got there.
Not for sale.
You'd be a bloody idiot if it was. Or desperate.
You kill those guys over there?
We're junkers, mate. We just take what others don't need anymore.
There was a man with them.
Yeah, he fucked off that way to the train station.
Thanks. I shouldn't expect to get shot in the back, should I?
Trust issues, eh? Can't say I blame you. Don't worry, mate. These poor buggers will provide enough for us. Look at this. Hand grenades. Fucking hand grenades, man. I even forgot they were a thing. Come on, when was the last time you saw shit like this?
Yeah, well, the dead always have something left to give.
Oi! This lot, they with you?
Not anymore.
Okay, so I actually listened to this twice, actually. Because in the first part of this conversation, actually, let me backtrack. This is Robert, okay? This is Robert who was, quote unquote, doing the talking in the second tape, before the crowd got shut up. Now, we know we're at Victorson Station, because Victorson Station is always covered in snow. And that's why they put so much emphasis on this cassette tape of like the sound of footprints walking through snow, or the sound of feet walking, but boots actually, boots walking through snow. So they're at Victorson Station right now. The first side of the cassette tape, Robert zips up a bag, walks, and then somebody puts a gun to his back and says, "Don't move." That's the first part of this cassette tape. The second part, somebody says, "This is some nice kit you got there." So, did Robert turn around on his assailant, take him out, have his bag, Robert's bag, and the assailant's bag, and then walk further into the station and run into somebody who says, "That's a nice kit you got there"? That nice kit might have belonged to the dude who pointed the gun at Robert's back. You see what I'm saying? It's real interesting how the first part of that cassette tape was Robert walking with a bag, and then somebody says, "Don't move," and there's a gun caught behind his back. Okay. So now we're on to the second part of the cassette tape, and pretty much Robert is, walking through the crowd or whatever, and people are asking him, like, "Are these people yours? And did you kill anybody over here?" So yeah, pretty much the entire settlement got wiped out. But what is interesting is Robert says somebody was with them. And the guy says, "Yeah, they fucked off that way near the train station." Was that guy who fucked off near the train station, is that Lars or is that Adam? Just to clarify, Lars was the leader of the team who shot the crowd up. Adam is our main character, or so I assume he's the main character. So, if it's Lars, then would Robert be trying to play catch up with Lars? Maybe he wants to take the team for himself. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Robert is the actual threat, while Lars is just the figurehead of evil in this story. But if it's Adam, it just might be Robert is chasing Adam to finish the job, while Adam is chasing Lars to finish his job. The job meaning get revenge for Lars killing his wife. Okay? Now, the mention was also made about hand grenades and how nobody's seen them in a real long time. But Robert says the dead always have something to give. And I don't think that's real important. It may be important, but I highly doubt it. But here's my takeaway from this tape. Robert is always walking, because the sound of footprints through snow, or sound of boots through snow, is real prevalent in this cassette tape. So Robert is walking after somebody because he asked there is a person with them, right? Now for the people who are surviving and or are held captive, they say that we're just junkies. We take what people don't need anymore. That is probably the group of people who got their population thinned out by Lars and his crew. That's what I'm thinking. But my main takeaway is this. Robert is chasing somebody. That's what I'm thinking. Because like I said, he's walking through the snow and he asked there is a guy with him. That's my main takeaway. Let's not forget, at the end of the cassette tape, somebody asks Robert, "Oi, are these lot with you?" And Robert says, "Not anymore." Did Robert defect from his own team too? Because he says anymore, which implies he was with them. And as we all know, Lars says at the second tape, he says Robert's going to do the talking. So Lars and Robert were on the same team, but Robert says anymore. So it's pretty much confirmed, in my eyes, that Robert is not with Lars anymore. So Robert just might be trying to hunt down Lars himself. Or he could be doing a lone wolf thing and trying to kill Lars and Adam just to do it. This is crazy. This is crazy. So stay tuned to the channel. I'm going to try to get Robert B, the cassette tape, really soon. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.